Hey guys, I have a very special video for you today. So last year in April, I had done a video valuing my, at that time, current PSA collection of Charizards. So I had gotten a total, at that time, the total value of my Charizard collection, PSA graded, was $3,534. So what I'm going to do today, I've prepared it. I've gotten some figures as far as percent increase and everything, but what I'm going to do today is show you how prices have changed for my entire collection of Charizard graded, PSA graded cards. I've also included one BGS card that I'd had at that time. I just didn't include it in that video. But I want to begin this video first by saying that I don't know what's happening really with Pokemon. I know, of course, the popularity has increased, but I think what is happening is now Pokemon is being seen by a vast majority of people as an investment opportunity. So what I think is dangerous about that, and we'll see how it pans out, but what I think is dangerous about that is that you need to like what you have, first of all. You need to enjoy the cards for what they are. You also need to be careful because what's happening is prices are going up on everything. As you'll see in this video, prices are going up on everything. And there's one thing I was introduced to in one video I'd watched a long time ago was a Charizard tax, quote unquote Charizard tax, which is how you can kind of gauge interest in the hobby just by Charizard alone. Because Charizard is one of the, obviously major characters in the game, and one of the most popular. So you can kind of trace the popularity of Pokemon as a whole in Charizard. And that is going to ring true through this video. But what I think you need to keep in mind if you're looking to invest in Pokemon or you're looking to buy Pokemon or whatever your outlook is and what your goals are, we are driving the popularity and the pricing right now. That's what's happening. People bidding on items, they're bidding on them. Are they bidding on them because they want them at that price, or are they bidding on them because they think that value is going to appreciate? That's what I think is dangerous. I think that's what's dangerous about these YouTubers that do only investment videos, because what they're doing is they have a product, they have a channel where they have subscribers, where they have, a platform, and at the end of the day, they're having a monetary. They're getting money for this. So they're driving cards, they're saying what you should purchase, what you should buy. But when that happens, we're driving the popularity of the card, and that in turn is increasing its pricing. But the thing is that pricing may never come to fruition in the future, because if that's not a popular card, or what you've just spent money competing on an investment that may never actually appreciate. We're creating this hype and this buzz, and it's bringing in a lot of interest, and quite honestly, it might be one of the most popular times for the hobby in its history. But what's happening is we're driving pricing right now, and that pricing, it may never even attain this popularity ever again. It's possible it may not. And with how big and large the quantities are, and the fact that people are just buying them in mass, no matter what card it is. I mean, you could get a PSA 9 of some undesirable card like for $15, $20 a year ago. That just doesn't happen anymore. So just beware of other YouTubers and what they say about investing and all of that. And we'll go through this video, and I'll show you what was the biggest increase, and you can derive your own conclusions. But I can tell you that yes, the hobby is obviously doing very well. But I think that people need to be cautious, and I think they need to enjoy what they have. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to begin, if I haven't mentioned it already, the previous value of the entire PSA collection that I'd had prior was $3,534. So we'll begin at the beginning, and I'm also going to mention the current price, and I'm also going to mention what the past price had been. So in April of 2020. So the first card is a PSA 5 Stormfront Charizard. This is a tough card to find because it's a PSA 5 that I have. So prior valuation was $20. Now I've valued it at $80. I don't even remember if I was even able to find. We have a PSA 6 Japanese, $74. So I think I don't even know that I found one that was precisely in English and everything. But I kind of estimated that if we have a $74 sale for a PSA 6 Japanese, it's got to be around there. So that's what I chose, was $80 is the current value. $20 was the old value. Then we have a PSA 6 base set Charizard. That one was previously valued at $150. It is now a $260 valuation. So we have some varying pricing here as well. When you type in base set, obviously it brings a whole bunch of options. But yeah, $260 was the valuation of that card. I'm not sure why it's showing such a... I remember there was base set 2. Anyhow, $260, $150 prior valuation. Then we have a PSA 7 base set Charizard. So this one is now valued at $315, previously valued at $160 in April of 2020. So you'll see some there. Like I said, some of them are shadowless, so it's kind of hard to deduce which one I'm actually talking about. But yeah, $315. PSA 8 is next. PSA 8 base set Charizard. It was previously going for $270, is now $475. So as I said, it's a very saturated market for that card, so it's a little bit difficult to actually find on the screen here. But I've scrolled through, I think, sufficiently. Then we have a 20th anniversary CP6 Charizard. So there, this is that. That's a PSA 8. That card was previously valued at $40, now $80. I don't know why I'm getting these things as if I don't know how to use eBay. So yeah, basically, that's a very nice card. I don't know why. I know I mentioned it in the video, and I'll link the other video from last year, but I don't know why this got an 8. So then after that, we have the Reverse Holo Evolutions Charizard PSA 8. So that is right there, PSA 8, Reverse Holo Evolutions. This one was previously valued at $25, now valued at $60. So I'll scroll through a few of those. Like I said, Charizards, when you're searching Charizards, there's probably the example I use. We got $58 with $420 shipping. But like I said, it is difficult because they're all over the place. Especially when people do... I hate when people do this. Listing a PSA listing with a CGC. It's just to get clicks. It drives me absolutely nuts. But then we have a PSA 9 Tag Bolt Charizard. So this was obviously a Shattered Glass promo in English, but I liked it better in Japanese just because of the border and it's not a Shattered Glass. So that PSA 9 Tag Bolt Charizard had previously been $15 in a PSA 9, currently $70. All over the place once again because there are CGC listings, but we have their 80. So I always try to choose kind of like the lower amount, just because I want to be fair. There's 68 plus $10 shipping. Then next after that, we have the fall Charizard promo from the tin. This one was previously valued at $25. It is currently $70. This one I mean, it was a steal at $20. So just a great looking card, the clone. After that, we have one of the biggest increases, and this was actually not very surprising to me at all. The Team Up pre-release Charizard. This card, I mean, honestly, the artwork I think is absolutely amazing. This card was kind of hard to pull. I mean, you had the 1 in 4 shot with the Jirachi, Zapdos, and Nidoqueen. So this card I have 4 of, and I will tell you, it's one of the biggest increases on the entire list. It is a 342% increase. This you used to be able to get this in a PSA 9 for $26. I mean, I think the cheapest one I even maybe paid was $23. And this card has gone up to $115 in a PSA 9. So you have, a 342% increase on that card. And I could have told you that. I mean, I know I mentioned it in the video that I'd posted in April last year, but that is one of my favorite artworks. And it is not surprising to me at all that that's gone up so much. And it will continue to go up. That card, because they came out with an Indonesian copy, I think, like a KFC release of it. But like I said, there is no Japanese copy. That was never printed in Japanese. And of course, they may do so one day, but I'm telling you, that card is going to go up. Then we have the Flashfire Charizard Ultra Rare. So this is another thing I don't think anybody knows the difference. Because I've seen the Flashfire regular Mega Charizard EX sell for about the same price as the Secret Rare. But there is a Secret Rare, obviously, as you'll see, 107 out of 106 this is. But I don't think anybody knows the difference. And then I've seen even the Evolutions Charizard selling for about this same price, and it's the same artwork, but I don't know. Anyway, just more evidence that some people don't know what they're doing. So that card was previously, I'm sorry, actually, I hadn't featured that in my last video. I must not have had that card yet. But anyway, now the value of that card is $70. There it is right there, $71. So like I said, I try to round down just to kind of be fair in my pricing, just because, there's always outliers. But I'll, try to be accurate as best I can. After that, we have another big increase. We have a PSA 8 Flashfire Mega Charizard EX. This is not the Secret Rare. This is the other Mega Charizard EX from Flashfire. This is a big increase. This is a 300% increase. It was $25. I'm probably one of the ones that got it for $25. And this card is now valued at $100 in a PSA 8. So there's one for $100. We have another one for $102.50. This one was a buy it now. So yeah, that's another big increase. Then it actually didn't even increase as much as the PSA 9. I mean, it increased more so than the PSA 9. The PSA 9 is selling for currently $185. It had been in my April 2020 video. It had been, I apologize, I have this long list, $50. So yeah, now $185. You'll see the prices there. Obviously, you have to go into sold listings when you're looking at pricing, because if you do not, then you could see anything. You could see somebody listing something for $20,000. Doesn't mean they get it. So then you have a PSA 8 Flashfire Charizard EX Full Art. This card was selling for $25. It is currently $90. So yeah, I don't know that I got it at $25. I think I might have paid like $30. But anyway, yeah, previously valued at $25, now $90. So here's some sales of that. You have $91 there. As you can tell, best offer accepted. You never know. I did not choose this one because, like I said, I do not accept outliers. I try to exclude those. And like I said, it could have sold for that much. It's just I'm not going to kind of base my evaluation on that. So then we have a card that I hadn't featured in the original video because it is a newer card. This is a PSA 10 Champions Path Elite Trainer Box Charizard V. That card is now valued at $88. Like I said, not featured in the last one, but I'll show you that quickly. So kind of all over the place, but $88 was, see more recent listings, $91 and $90. After that, we have the Mega Charizard EX Generations. This one was, I believe, another one that was, actually, no, not a big increase, but not quite top tier. We have the previous listing in April, previous valuation was $40. It is now $150. So surprisingly, that is not one of the bigger increases in this video. But yeah, beautiful artwork. That was actually the Charizard that got me back into collecting, because I just loved, yeah, the blue flames and all that. So that, yeah, that card is $150, previously valued at $40 for PSA 9. I'll show you a few of the listings, kind of scroll through. Then after that, we have the Charizard and Breaks and Full Art promo. This card was not previously featured in my video because it hadn't, I don't believe it had even come out yet, or I just hadn't attained it. But anyway, it is currently valued at $110, and like I said, not featured in the previous video. There's some of the listings for that card. If I could get my mouse to work, there we go. After that, we have the Charizard Breaks in Remix Bout Secret Rare. So this card I got this for like, I think I got 2 copies, for one for $14 plus shipping, and I think the other one for like $19 plus shipping. It was previously valued at $30 when I'd done the video in April of last year. Now currently valued at $90. Kind of some outliers. We have $100 from the United Kingdom, 76, 77. So I did choose $90 for that. I'll show you those quickly. I do have 2 of those. Then after that, we have the Charizard, oh yeah, Expedition non-holo. Oh no, I'm sorry. What do we have after that? Oh yeah, Charizard GX, the Hidden Fates tin promo. This also obviously was released in a box too, but since I got it in the tin, that's the way I referred to it. So yeah, that's the Charizard GX promo from Hidden Fates tins. That one was valued at that time. Actually, no, I hadn't had it at the time of the last video. So it's $105 currently. And, you know, kind of varying prices there, but $105 is what I chose for that. Like I said, not featured in the last video. After that is the PSA 8 Expedition non-holo Charizard. This is the artwork that I prefer out of the 2 Expedition Charizards. That card is currently valued at $100. It had previously been valued at $30. So a good increase there. I'll show you those quickly. So kind of all over the board. Some of these are reverse hollows. But yeah, $100 for that, previously $30. Then we have a PSA 9 Charizard GX Burning Shadows. This is just the regular GX, PSA 9. That card is currently valued at $55, previously valued at $20. So there's some listings there. Obviously, you'll see the secret rare. Then after that, we have the PSA 10 of the same card. This is currently valued at $160, previously valued at $50 in April of last year. I'll show you that. there's those. Then after that, we have the biggest increase of all. This is the biggest. You know, if you had gotten in on this one, you'd be making, you know, good amount of money right now. I didn't really foresee this coming, but I guess I should have, just because it was probably a harder 10. I don't know the pop report on this card, but the way it was packaged, and probably honestly nobody knew that it would probably be worth this much. Currently, this card right here is the PSA 10 Charizard GX from the GX box. So that card was, at the time of recording this segment in April of last year, was $100 for a PSA 10. It is now $560. So any print of the Burning Shadows Charizard, whether it be Hidden Fates or the Burning Shadows print or the promo print, they've all gone up. But this one is the biggest increase of all. That's an increase of 460%. 460% on one card, from $100 to $560. So you'll see it all over the place. You know, it kind of fluctuates, but at the end of the day, 620 seems like $520 seems like a fair valuation. So yeah, that's a card that, you know, and you'll also see that the ultra shiny GX copy of, you know, the Hidden Fates Charizard also went up a lot. So yeah, we'll get to that soon though. After that is the PSA 9 Secret Rare Charizard GX from Burning Shadows. I have 3 of that card. And we'll see if my computer wants to load. So there's 3 PSA 9 Charizard GXs from Burning Shadows. Those are valued currently at $520. At the time last year when I'd done this segment, they were valued at $300. So that's kind of flattening out somewhat. But there are some prices there on the screen. So yeah, $520 for that card. Next, after that, we have the PSA 10 Charizard and Braixen Secret Rare from Cosmic Eclipse. This card had previously not been featured in that video of April of last year. So it is not going to be added to, you know, how we track a percent increase from last year to this year. So there is that card. That card is currently valued at $340. And like I said, this video I'm also going to use for my own reference, just so I can continue to probably do this, just to track, you know, what's going on. But yeah, there's some prices on the screen. After that, we go to a PSA 9 Evolutions Mega Charizard EX from Evolutions. That was previously valued at $35. It is now valued at $80. So there's some listings there on the screen. You have $81. I think, you know, they're all over the place, just like with everything else. $76. So yeah, $80 is a fair valuation. PSA 10 Reshiram and Charizard GX is after that. I like this artwork on this card a lot. This one is currently valued at $100, previously valued at $50. And I'll show you that quickly on the screen. There's well, you know, Reshiram and Charizard. There's a whole bunch of prints of that, but there's a good look right there. After that, we have 2 Reshiram and Charizard GX Full Art promo figure collection cards. There you go. There is the 2 of those. Those are currently valued at $42. They'd previously been $15. So we'll show you a few of those on the screen. After that is the Reshiram and Charizard GX Full Art from Unbroken Bonds. This is currently valued at $75, previously valued at $40. So somewhat of a modest increase there, but there's that. I'll show you those on the screen. And after that, we have the Charizard and Reshiram GX Secret Rare from Unbroken Bonds, which is currently valued at $200, previously valued at $125. So another modest increase in that card's value. I'll show you a few of those on the screen. After that is the Dragon Majesty Reverse Holo Charizard PSA 9. I'll go ahead and show you that. That is valued at $50. Oh, I'm sorry, $52, and previously valued at $20. So there's that. I like the artwork on that Charizard a lot. There's some listings on the screen for you to refer to. After that, we have the PSA 10 of the same card, but in holo. This is $140, previously valued at $50. So a good increase there. I'll show you that on the screen. Following that, we have the PSA 9 Dragon Majesty Holo. This is currently valued at $50. They were previously very cheap at $15. I'll show you those on the screen as well. And we have some heavy hitters after that. After that, we have the PSA 10 Burning Shadows Secret Rare Charizard. That card I didn't drag out for the video, but it's currently valued at $2,625. Previously, it was selling for $800 in April of last year. It's an increase of 228% for that card. I'll show you that on the screen. That's the most recent sale right there. Some of them obviously vary by a few $100s, but after that, we have a card that was not featured in my last video. It is the BGS 10 Pristine Charizard GX from Hidden Fates. That card is currently valued at $1,105. And like I said, not previously featured in the last video, so it won't be added to the total when comparing percent increase between then and now. You'll see a lot of these are 9.5s. I don't know why they come up, because somebody put in PSA 10 in their description. I can't stand when people do that, because it just makes things more difficult. But yeah, there's a couple buy it nows. Anyway, next card is also one that I did not take out for this video. The next is a PSA 10 Japanese Ultra Shiny Charizard GX. That one was previously valued at $175, is now $700. Another one of the largest increases by percent in this video. It is a 300% increase from April of last year. So yeah, pretty heavy hitter there. I don't know how much more we can count on that going up, but that is a staggering increase. After that, we have the Evolutions PSA 9 Holo Charizard. That one was previously featured in my video at $70 and is now selling for $150. So that one obviously has kind of fluctuated lately, but it'll probably retain its value depending on what Celebrations does. But yeah, so that concludes this comparison. What I'm going to leave you with is the numbers. So the total value, as I said, in April of 2020 for the cards that were included in today's video as well. So this is only comparing the cards that were previously featured in April of last year. So all those cards, and then I'll tell you what this total was this year. So in last year's video, when I did every card except for the ones that I did not mention or mentioned were not included, the total was $3,534. And like I said, I'll post that video in this video as well. I'll tag it up on the top. So $3,534. The current value of the cards that were featured in that video and I've now given you the new prices, is $9,316. So that is a 163% increase. The total value of all of the cards, whether they were featured in that last video or not, so the entire, all the cards I've talked about today, the value is $11,134. So like I said, between the last year and this year, the increase is 163%. So that gives you an idea of what's happening. Like I said, you can look up, I'm sure you might even be able to find somebody talking about the Charizard tax if you look it up on Google or whatever. But I just want you to know that this is what's happening in the hobby. But the thing is Charizard's one of the safer investments. So when you apply those increases in prices to anything, because like I said, you could buy a PSA 9 of just about any card for $15 to $20, unless it was a secret rare or something like that. But you could buy, and that's you've saved the cost of grading by buying that card alone. So think about the value of the actual card when you can buy a PSA 9 already graded. Shipping's paid for, everything, and you are getting it to your door for $15 to $20. That's what's happening now. What's happening now is you're not getting it for $15 to $20. And is that card going to retain that value in the future? That's what you have to consider. So please feel free to comment any questions you have or anything. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. And like I said, I have the giveaway for 300 and 350 subscribers going on as well. I'll try to do another reminder soon about that. But you guys have a great day, and who knows, we'll do a follow-up next year. All right, have a great day, guys.